Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. It's Friday! Woo! Yeah! Oh, yeah! The weekend is on the horizon and we are supercharged and ready and raring to go today because we have got a great day lined up. Everyone is in very good spirits, and if you think we had a good day yesterday, we're going to trump that today. A little bit later on, we have got a brilliant masterclass lined up for you. If you've ever wanted to know how to score with perfection, then we're going to give you everything that you need to know in those sort of terms. Scoring cards talk before anyone gets too excited. Ben's dating tips on Crafters TV. No, it's scoring with the scoreboards. So that's coming up later. We've also got Sarah popping in at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 9 a.m. Eastern, for the official launch of our brand new Ornate nesting dies, which you are going to absolutely love and which are already proving very popular. And of course, we're here for Wake Up Call, where we give you the opportunity to pick up all of those deals before everybody else. We're going to bring you everything that you need to know on those brand new dies. We're going to show you the showstopper. I'll tell you all about something quite exciting happening on the web today. We'll give you a bit of a sneaky peek at stuff coming ahead on Masterclass. And of course, with it being a Friday, you know what that means. It's Funtime Friday. Funtime Friday. We started this last week, and Liam was here last week chatting all things running and kinky boots and all that kind of stuff, and what he does here at Crafters TV. Today we're celebrating the National Day, which is National Limerick Day. Yes, so we will be reading out a few limericks. I've prepared a few. You guys have been busy writing some crafty lyrics too, and yeah, we've been practicing this morning actually in the studio just before the show. Probably not ones that you'll hear on the show, but we have certainly got some brilliant ones lined up for you. If you want to write one in the meantime and send it through in the comments, you can do. And remember, like the scanning of a limerick, it's that's the. It's not like a poem, is it? Not like a full-on poem. But have a go. Write one about Crafters TV. Write one about one of your favourite people here and wing it in, and we might read it towards the end of the show. It's not just me over the course of this show, because Sarah, of course, in the middle. Later on, we've got this lovely lady, and she's here with us right now to preview everything that is coming up. Get ready for us to chat some nonsense today, because it is the one and only Michelle McCarthy.
Thank you very much. Do you know, most people would be offended by that, but I'm not.
No.
No.
Well, because we do end up talking nonsense.
We do.
Mm. I mean, you talk a lot of good
nonsense.
No, I mean, amongst the nonsense that you and I end up talking about, you talk great craft sense as well.
Random nonsense and great craft sense.
Yeah.
It was perfect combination.
What do you make of these new dies?
I love these. So if you remember... Love these. So you remember that I did this, it was 2 weeks ago now.
It's like a cake.
It's a cake, bit of cake. It is a double shaker element on the top with those gorgeous ornate nesting dies. I just look at them. So this outside bit was what is you would class as the waste, so to speak, but we obviously used it. We created that double shaker element on there. I've got lots of samples here for you today, because these are absolutely gorgeous. So you've got 4 different ones in this collection. They've all got fabulous names like Topaz.
Yeah.
So this one is Topaz, actually. So how beautiful. That's a little shaker in the middle. So they're absolutely perfect for that.
Yeah.
So this one's, I'm going to call names out because I need to start doing that more often. How beautiful is that? So that's Sandy Brooks, and this is, again, so this is Topaz. How beautiful is that? I've got a couple of boxes here. So this is Astrid's, using that purple Centura pearl.
Oh, I love as well. So framed it, but then I love how you brought that close to me. Touch. So you've got the little accents there as well, haven't you, that you can give in different colours?
Yeah, absolutely. So you get 3 or 4 different corners in these.
Yeah.
So you can, again, use them all separately, individually. You can use them with anything and everything. So which one? So this is quartz. And again, you can see how beautiful they all are. You can really, you get a lot of bang for your buck with these, because all the bits that you're gonna sort of associate as waste, you're absolutely not going to do that. You're going to be able to build up lots of layers, especially if, like me, you like to use your foam pads. You're going to get lots of use out of these.
And of course, with like your nesting dies, like with a set like this, they're going to look amazing. I'm over here. They're going to look amazing, all like cut and layered up together.
Yes.
But then you've got the ability to pick and choose, create like apertures, and I mean, there's so much you can do with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So just bringing this one back in again, that's got that shaker element in there. You can absolutely use these as apertures. So this has been cut out and matte and layered on top, but you can cut that out of your base, and have it introvert, in, out, up,
Shake
down.
it all about.
There's just you are going to get these, and you're going to love them. If you remember my demos that I did, I absolutely went to town, because the inspiration that comes when you just get these out of the packet is just, it's just off the charts. You're gonna love them.
They are amazing. They are already flying from what producer Johnny is telling me. We've got a showstopper deal to take you through as well, which I'll do in just a second. A few hellos very quickly. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials this morning. Ben McCarthy says good morning.
Good morning.
Lisa Sorensen is in from Minnesota. Lynn Blackledge is in, the ledge that is, hashtag the Go Live Granny. Good morning, one and all. Lynn was amazing yesterday on our craft along.
Yeah.
If you haven't yet seen it, go back and watch. One of the loveliest people, talented crafter. We had a whole host of fun. Nice one. Sue Cummings says good morning from Chestertown, Maryland. Unfortunately, it may be a rainy Mother's Day. My son lives in North Carolina. It's this Sunday, isn't it? Mother's Day in the US. Sarah Brown says hello, how is everyone doing? Hoping you are all well. Sending hugs to all my favourites. Yes, all at Crafters TV from Melbourne, Australia. Marcela Jimenez is in. Eleanor Murphy is in. Charlotte Everett is in from Herne Bay. And Charlotte says, I went straight in and ordered the showstopper as soon as it went live this morning. Yes. And Sandra Dunder says on YouTube, Michelle, I will send you a picture of something that you inspired me to make.
Oh, yes, please.
If you want to send in any pictures today, please feel free to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We'll get over to that launch in just a second, but I must just mention something exciting happening on the website today. We have got our stamp cleaning solution, amazing product, right? This zip and storage bag, amazing product, right? Brayer, amazing product, and also self-healing cutting mats. And you think to yourself, well, why is he showing us all of these products? Each of these items today, and today only, a £5. A £5, because it is Fiver Friday. All you got to do is hit the web, hit that Fiver Friday page, and you will be able to pick up some incredible deals. Look at all the deals that you've got there. There's rocker blocks for a £5. There's cardstock for a £5. We've got dies for a £5. That solution, the stamp cleaning solution, is going to absolutely fly, because so many. Yeah, this is literally just back in stock a few days ago. That is going to disappear. You've got more dies in there, beautiful stamps in there too. We've got some from the Sarah Signature Country Lane collection. There is loads. Gnomes in there as well. We've got the interlocking gatefold dies in there. Literally tons and tons and tons of items for you to get your hands on. So please check out that Fiver Friday page. Stock up your basket. Do not miss out on those. Now, to the launch, the Ornate nesting dies, which are absolutely flying. The 4-piece complete collection. It is 24 dies in total you're going to get here, with a 15% saving. I mean, can you believe that we are even doing that? 15% off on the first day that we launched them, £40 or $48. I'll show you very quickly as well all of the designs that you're going to be getting within this set. And as Michelle was chatting to us about a few moments ago, you do get a lot of metal for your money. It is 24 dies in total, but you get 6 dies within each of the sets. This one is that beautiful quartz. So as you can see, you get that main intricate center die. You've got your frame in there too, and then a choice of different corners. And I think that box we saw from Astrid was a great example to show you that, yeah, you can use these all together, and then you really bespoke these with the different style corners that you've got within each of these sets. That's your quartz. You're also going to get the ruby. Again, beautiful, intricate detail die. Use that on its own if you want. Just use this as a frame if you want. Beautiful size for doing your scrapbooking, or indeed just multi-cut these and use these as your frames if you want to do that. 6 more dies right there with the ruby rather. This one is your opal. Reminds me of the back of a posh playing card, that one, the design on that. But again, a beautiful intricate die in the centre, another stunning frame, and again, 4 different corners for you to really, really go to town with your projects. And then you're also going to get the topaz included in there as well. So loads of scope, loads of ideas, loads of designs. We'll take you through some more finished projects and concept suites and the lot as we head through the show. But if you just want those brand new dies on their own, that is the collection at £40 or $48. 10% of the stock has already gone. We're 12 minutes into the show, not even officially launching these until 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be one of those situations again. When I'm saying 10% of the stock gone, 10 minutes into a show, when we get round to Sarah later on, a lot of the stock will have disappeared. Now, if you want to get more bang for your buck, we do, of course, have a showstopper for you. Now, the showstopper works out that on top of the dies that I've just shown you here, you're going to get all of these goodies as well. So, we're going to throw in our matte black cardstock. This is A4, of course, 40 sheets of matte black. We're also going to pop into the bundle 12 sheets of our heat-resistant acetate. We're also going to pop into the bundle the Trend Centura Pearl Pack. There are 40 sheets within there. Again, I might open that up for you later on, but you can probably see on the... No, you can't. I'll open it later, but you've got loads of beautiful pastel colours in there. That's another 40 sheets. Plus, we're going to give you a 30-sheet pack of our luxury cardstock. Glitter cardstock, mirror cardstock, and matte mirror cardstock included in there. And that's not all, because on top of that, we're also going to give you some of our beautiful sentiment stamp and die sets. So you've got the special friend. You're also going to get within there, just to say, and on top of that, we're giving you one of our fantastic image sentiment dies, Friends for Flowers, I Would Pick You. Now, if you were to pop all of that into your basket separately, you'd be paying an extra £60 or $86. However, within the bundle, you are going to be paying just an extra £30 or $40 on top, which is incredible. So it's almost like you're paying half price for all of those goodies within the showstopper. And to get all that cardstock in there as well, which you're going to use alongside, of course, all these dies, is incredible. And the other thing to mention, if you like that price tag of £64 or $80, it is free shipping for our US customers as well. So, plenty of reasons to be shopping, and it is worth jumping in to get the showstopper just to get the free shipping, and then adding more goodies into your basket, getting some of the Five for Friday deals in there, and making your buck go even further. We are super busy already. If there are any questions you want to ask, anything you want to fire in our way, then we would love to hear from you. Let us know if you've already bought these. Let us know if you've gone for the showstopper or just a standard bundle. What else are you shopping for today? And also don't forget to, if you have time, send in a little limerick for our end of the show. They said end of the show then. Who do I think I am? End of the show. We're doing limericks at the end of the show. Shall we get cracking with these?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, please. Love these. So I've picked topaz to use first. Popped mine out already. You've got that lovely. So I've got to admit, so mine's stuck in there. So my little plastic bit is stuck in. So I can't get my little corners out.
Oh, so don't handle.
Well, I'm not going to use them anyway, so it's all right. So it didn't really matter. I was just going to sort of show them, but I don't know. There, you can see one. But you get 3 of these, and well, I think you get 3.
No, you get 4.
There's just 3. Yeah, you do get 4. So there's only 3 in mine, so it doesn't even matter if I get them all out. But you can see each one is totally different. So you're getting, just with changing your corners, you're getting 4 totally different designs just by changing your corners. Yeah. Which I absolutely love. I mean, the thing is, we could have put 4 of exactly the same in, but if you're going to put 4 in, you might as well make them all different, and you've got just so much more scope for when you're having a play. So I've got my main one here, and I've got that lovely ornate decorative piece in the middle. So let's pop these through. So I'm going to bring in my plates.
That's such a good point you made, actually, because the fact that you've got 4 different mini corners, in effect, then you've got 5 different frames within each pack, haven't you? If you use the corners 4 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Versatility.
Right. Absolutely. And do you know what? That's the good thing. Because like I said, we could have put 4 of the same in, but it just seems daft to. You can just quickly, if you've got your mini or your midi, run the same one through 4 times if you absolutely want to. But if we're going to put your 4 in, make them all different, then you've got just so much more design in there. So I'm going to pop this one on this gorgeous blue, and then my main frame on that lovely pink. And then we're just going to pop it through. So these are all going to go through your midi and upwards. Some of the elements in there are going to go through your mini as well.
Oh, yeah.
But your midi is the sort of smallest for those main dies in there.
Are you surprised to hear that these are flying out of the door? They're absolutely monstering out this morning. A showstopper's flying. I mean, if you're just starting off as a crafter, nesting dies are a go-to, aren't they, straight away? Absolutely.
You're always going to want and need nesting dies in your stash. Absolutely. Plain ones, fancy ones, shaped ones, any ones. Because there's just so much you can do with these just on their own.
Yeah.
You can see do you know what I love actually is the fact that that's all stayed in there. So if I wanted to paper piece any of those bits in, you absolutely could.
Nice.
If you've got our paper piecing hold and release sheets, you can be using those as well. Make that job a little bit easier for yourselves. So if I bring this in, you can see, let me give that a tap. That I've got that lovely. The only thing is
Hmm.
finding which one is the release. The release hole. Because there's that many. So let me just we'll find it. And it's always the last one. There's 3,000 holes on there, and it's always that last one.
You counted all the holes, have you? Cool. There you go. No. That is what you call prep, isn't it? I'm going to count all of the holes. There's not really 3,000 on there.
Don't want to come out. Normally you can give it a bit of a wiggle and you can pop it out. How not to die cut? It's coming out. Help.
Why is that not?
It's well and truly stuck in there, isn't it?
That is, I think, isn't it?
There is a release hole. There's always one on there, but it's finding it.
Oh, yeah. There are literally 3,000. I only came over because I wanted to poke out some of the bits.
3,123.
Oh, no. Wow. I've got tons of limericks we can be reading whilst we're waiting. Has that nearly come out there? Oh, there you go, I think.
Have you got it?
Oh, no, I don't think I have.
Just sort of sidestep away.
Yeah, I'll go over here and maybe I'll read some comments out just whilst you're...
Oh, there we go.
You've done it. That would be down to me, I think, poking out a few holes there.
You loosened it for me. So you can see you've got that beautiful decorative element there. You've got this matte layer piece. So what you can go on to do is if you bring this die in and die cut it out of there, out of that middle bit, that little bit that's a waste, actually have it on some foam pads and you've then got another layer in there. So like I said, even the waste bits, so even this bit, so that box that I was showing you that I did earlier, if I'd have cut this evenly, then you've got that extra matte layer piece there to, let me just bring this in, to alternate. So you can bring that in and then that one, you can pop that back in the middle.
Or the start of a shaker even as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's what I measure most of my dies by. If I can use it to make a shaker element, then I'm very, very happy. So all I'm going to do, we've got a nice white card base, and it is just a 5.5 by 6.5. We're going to matte and layer some of this gorgeous textured cardstock on top. So I think sometimes, not very often for me, less is more.
Okay.
That's not very often you will hear me say that, but this one is quite elegant, so I thought we would try and keep it sort of elegant looking.
Elegant and stripped back.
Yeah.
I think as well, they've got that kind of feel to it. If you're making like invites or wedding stationery, they kind of got that feel to it, haven't they?
It absolutely has. This whole collection, they are They're very sort of regal and royal and elegant. Elegant is definitely the word that I'm going to use for these because they absolutely are. So again, going back to when I did the first look a couple of weeks ago, I did one, you've seen the shaker box that I did, and then I did one in sort of cream and like a chocolate brown, and I had a red rose on it, and that was really elegant. And again, I did one with the Colour Your World, and that was actually nice and bright and popped, but was still elegant to look at. So even though I'd changed the colours to sort of a bright collection, it still looked fabulous.
Tell you what, if you've hoarded all the dotty tape pens recently as well, they'll come into their own here, won't they? Yes,
absolutely, with that.
And the frames.
Yeah, definitely. Do we still have them in stock?
No.
Are they sold out?
God, did you not know that story?
No.
But, I mean, there was... I wouldn't be over-egging the pudding here if I told you there were tens of thousands. That's the story I heard. All gone.
Wow.
But we did have people buying 5, 10, 15 boxes worth.
I did buy a box. I normally buy 1 or 2 at a time, but I got myself is it 12 in a box?
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Unlike Debbie, who only bought 1.
Did she?
Just literally 1 tape pen. I was like, what are you doing? She thought, shall I get 1 for now? Come back, get some more. Came back, they're all gone.
Oh, bless her.
You'd have to sell her one of yours.
£20.
I knew you were going to say that. 20 quid. Plus P&P.
Right, so I've just a dotted tape pen on the back. Again, absolutely perfect for this. If you haven't managed to get any, or you have run out, I always tend to use this. Either use this to just dot it about, or I normally spread a little bit on my hand and I will tap it in. So I will sort of tap it in all the way around. Obviously, I don't advise you to put it on your hand because, you know, if you're allergic to or anything, you know, I'm going to get into trouble. But if you don't listen to me.
Do a patch test if you're going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think lots of us do that anyway.
Yeah.
But if you are just, you know, allergic or sensitive, just do exactly the same. Pop some on your glass mat and you're just going to do the same. Tap it in. So it's entirely up to you. So I've popped my frame down. This middle bit is going to go on some foam pads, which you just saw me doing. And then I'm going to bring that one on top. Now, if I wanted to put that onto some foam pads as well, what I would do is I'd get one of my oval nesting dies. The ones that we've got, there's one in there that fits absolutely perfectly.
Oh, nice.
You could pop that behind and have that up on some foam pads as well. Or if you've got a chunky glue, our 3D Collal, you could use that as well. Entirely up to you. I think I'm just going to pop that straight down onto there.
Okay.
And again, just using...
You started something with the dotty tape pens now.
Oh, have I?
Stephen, I'll sell one of mine, £50 plus P&P.
Love it. That's it. You know, you just never know, do you? You buy extra, or we get extra in, and then people just go crazy for them.
Oh, a very handy tool to have.
They really are. I couldn't be without mine, I must admit. I mean, look at that.
That's gorgeous.
How perfectly does it just glue it together?
Yeah. Doesn't the pink and the black work again really beautifully?
They do, absolutely. The pink and the blue works really well as well. So, I've just got...
That's the stamp set that's in the showstopper you're using there.
Pardon?
That's the stamp that we've got in the showstopper that you're using there.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, special friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I've got that friend on there. I'm going to pop a couple of foam pads just on the back. And then I've just got my bow. So I'm going to pop the friend straight across the middle. And again, that would look amazing as a little shaker element. I'm going to pop my bow. I'm going to pop it in the middle, actually. I normally go on a jaunty angle, but I think it's going to look nice up there. Pop that on there. And then if I turn that round, just a nice simple way with just a few foam pads on there to really show these off, because they don't need much more than that.
Very pretty and very achievable for a first project.
Yes.
Love that. Michelle Harris says, I'm loving the look of this. Zoe Carver says, yeah, Yodel on their way. I should have my dotty tape pens in there. I only ordered 3 tape pens. 3. Michelle's have just gone up in price. They're £60 now. Zoe for 1. Zoe says £60 for just a little bit of a roll. That's it for a go. Zoe says, I can't pick a favourite of these dies yet. So far I like them all the same, but sure the demos will change my mind. Lots to come in this show. Lots to come with Sarah later on as well. And Sandra says, all of them are my favourites. I have so many different nesting die sets that I'm going to have to relocate them off my desk to make space to work. Everybody currently going for the dies on their own. There is the showstopper option. I know Sue Cummings, you bought the showstopper, but if you just want to go for the dies on their own, that is a great way to go as well. £40 or $48 is your platinum price here, and the one that Michelle was just using was this one here, the Topaz. So again, if you want to buy these individually, you can. I mean, that if you think, I like that one, that's the one to go for, then you can buy them individually. However, when you start buying them in bundles, when you start going for this or the showstopper, that's where you're getting the best value for money. And isn't it crazy as well, the fact that you've got that gorgeous detailed inner die, you've got that beautiful frame on each one, and as we were describing, you've then got like 4 little corners which you can use individually, or decorate the edge of your frames with these to create like 5 different frames. If you cut that one there 4 times and then pop it around the edge of your frame, you've effectively got like 5 different frames within each of the sets, so you've got so much scope and craftability. There's the opal, and again we're going to see all of these right throughout the day today, so it'll give you opportunity, perhaps if you are thinking about just picking up a couple of these, to choose the ones that you like best. In essence, you've got a couple of rectangles and then you've got your couple of squares as well. This one is called Ruby, again that beautiful detailed inner die, the stunning frame. This one's got that lovely sort of fan detail around the outside. And you've got those 4 corners as well. Again, use them to adorn and decorate up the frame to create different looking frames every time. And then you've got this one, which is your quartz. Again, beautiful square, beautiful detailed inner die, and those 4 different elements as well. £40, $48. Hannah says, I wasn't going to buy the set. I was just going to get a square one, but Michelle's box at the beginning convinced me that I needed the set. That's it. The longer you watch, the more chance you'll be popping this bundle or the showstopper into your basket. If you want the showstopper, don't forget it's all of the dies that I've just shown you there, plus you're going to get extra dies. You're going to get the die set here, which is the Friends with Flowers. I would pick you. You'll also get in the bundle as well this set, which is a set that Michelle was just using on her last project. That is just to say, so you get stamps and the dies there. Oh, hello. And then you're also going to get this one here, which is Special Friends. That's the one that Michelle used on her last demonstration. So you've got 3 stamp and die sets, and then you've got all of this included too. So you've got your luxury cardstock in the red. Absolutely stunning, because what you get there is 10 sheets of your mirror cardstock, 10 sheets of your matte mirror cardstock, and then you're also going to get 10 sheets of that beautiful glitter cardstock as well. I've opened this one up so you can see all the colours in the Centura Pearl that you're going to get. This is the trends behind it here. So 40 sheets. I get in trouble, but it's fine. You need to see the colours. 40 sheets of our gorgeous Centura Pearl. Look at the sheen and shine through here, and look at all of those beautiful colours that you're going to be receiving within that set. Look at that hot pink hat. Beautiful turquoises and oranges in there too. You've got some metallics in there, that beautiful green. There's 40 sheets within the Centura Pearl, which comes within the showstopper. There you go. There's that sheen and the shine that you absolutely love from the Centura Pearl. On top of that, we're going to give you 12 sheets of our heat-resistant acetate, and on top of that, we are going to give you more core cardstock, 40 sheets of our matte black card. All of that is included. If you were to pop that into your basket separately, that is £60 or $86 worth of product. You pay just an extra £30 or $40 when you go for the showstopper bundle, and of course you still get your discount within Club Inspire. £64 or $80 is all you will be paying for all of that. Lots of people going for the showstopper, lots of people going for that standard bundle as well. Depends where your budget lies. And like I say, if you are on a tighter budget today, you can just go for individuals or maybe just a couple too. Don't forget, if you go for the showstopper, it is free shipping for you too. So then you might decide to use that free shipping to its best advantage and pop in some of those Fibre Friday deals, or indeed pop in this next bundle of water reactive ink pads. Again, always popular these, and we've popped again together a selection of wonderful colours for you that you can do all of your blending with, all of your distressing, all of your watercolour techniques. This should normally be, what, £60 there or thereabouts, $90, you're at £40 or $60, £32 or $48 if you're platinum. So you've got Bordeaux, you've got your pine tree, then you've got straw bale, plum jam, fuchsia, midnight, ocean blue, sandstorm, pumice. Hang on, let's go back to the fuchsia. No one teamed me up for it, so I'll do it myself. And then your smoke plume. So you've got 10 different colours within that set, £32, $48. That is incredible value again when you consider the price for each of those. If you break it down, if you're platinum, just £3.20 or $4.80. Terry says, does the Friend die come with a set? The Friend stamp and die set comes with the showstopper. So if you want that, Terry, that's the one to go for. Do they each have 4 corners, says Susie T? Yes. So you get 6 dies within each. You get your frame, you get your inner die, then you get the 4 different corners. So that's 6, actually 24 dies within the set. And what are the size of the rectangle sets, says Linda. Have you got the outer rectangle there, just to measure up? We'll have a measure for you now. We'll do it now.
So
might sound them.
Rectangle ones,
yep.
4.1 by 5.4.
Okay.
And then the square are both 5.1 by 5.1.
Excellent. I think the ruby is my favourite so far, says Susie T. Then the opal. And thank you, Stephen, who says, I've just sent in a photo of my collection of dotty tape pens. It started. It started. Right, I think we're going to have another demo on this because it's very, very busy indeed across the board, across the showstopper, across the collection and the individuals. Where are you going next? So we've seen quartz, haven't we?
No.
Opal? Which one have we seen in the first demo?
Topaz, I think that one.
Oh yeah, it was topaz,
yeah.
My bad. What have we seen now then?
Quartz.
Ah, that's what I meant. Quartz. We've seen topaz, now we're seeing quartz.
That's what you meant. Yes, a quartz. So this is one of the square ones. So again, measurements 5.1 by 5.1. Obviously that's for the largest die, and then everything else is going to nest inside beautifully. And again, there's those 4 corners on there. So just remember, so you can mix and match these. So even though this is the square one, if I bring in this, you can see it's going to sit in there perfectly. So if I bring in one that I've already got die cut out, I mean, I'm going to cut some more out. You can see it fits in and it ties in beautifully. So you can actually, you're going to be able to mix and match all of these collections and they're going to work together perfectly. So let me pop the big one on there and tape it down. So again, I'm going to line this up perfectly in the middle. I aren't actually going to be using the outside bit, well, until I get to my demo when I decide to use it. But just to show you how you can cut it out perfectly. And then you've got that matte layer on the outside and the inside. And then let's tape this one down. And then let's get one of these corners. Get this little moustache.
A little moustache?
Yeah, it looks like a little moustache.
I was just looking through as well, and all the corners are actually different. I was wondering whether or not there are any like duplicates. I think that you've got 16 different corners as far as I can see.
Yeah. And
that's incredible.
Yeah, that's another thing that I love. So not only just in each pack have you got those 4 different corners, but across all 4, you've got all different corners. There's not a replication in any. So again, you've just got so much scope for different designs on each and every card.
Yeah. That is incredible, isn't it, the versatility that you've got there?
Yeah, yeah, that's one of the many reasons that I absolutely love these, this particular, I mean, I love any nesting die. Yeah. But these ones are absolutely brilliant because there's just every single bit that you're going to be using is usable, should I say. So even this outside piece here, as long as you've lined your nesting die up perfectly, you're going to be able to use that outside bit. So if I bring this one in, the white is going to sit in there perfectly. And then you've got that pink square that's going to go back in the middle. And then you've got a white one that you can pop in. And in fact, for this one, I've die cut one of my circle dies, my circle nesting ones. Pop that on some foam pads. Have all those multi-layered. If you don't want to use that, you can bring this one in from the other collection because you can see that they work beautifully together. I mean, they're very, very different, but still going to work beautifully together. So across all 4 of those collections, you are going to mix and match so much.
And I'm trying to do the maths on this as well, right? Because so you've got the 4 frames, right? The 4 complete frames in each set.
Yeah.
Then you've got the 4 corners, right? But potentially what you can do then, so if you go, I like one particular corner, you can then cut that 4 times and place it over the corner of one frame. So then that gives you 5 different frames within each set.
Yeah.
So that gives you almost like 25 different frames. But then, of course, you can mix and match the frames from each particular set with all the different sets. And I can't work out the amount of combinations you would have there, but that would be an astronomical amount of different frames that you could cut if you place the different corners onto each frame within the different frames within the set. We need Carol Vorderman to work that out, or Corinne will probably work that out.
Vorderman.
Yeah.
Corinne Vorderman.
Is Corinne, she's in on Sunday?
She's in tomorrow, yeah.
Can you ask her the maths on that, please?
I will. I will, definitely.
No. Johnny's just gone. Michelle, she won't remember to do that. She's too busy and getting very competitive and excited about trying to win Play Your Crafts Right tomorrow.
I'm just useless at it. It was going to be us, because they were going to do some like singing one, name that tune.
Yeah.
But, you know, some of us have to work weekends and some of us don't.
I'm in Sunday. And Johnny's in next weekend, and then I'm in the weekend after.
I'll let you off then.
Oh, yeah. Somebody used to do all the weekends. Well, lots of weekends.
You did?
I did. Back in the day. I'm getting old now. Getting too old for too old for weekends. I'm here every other day.
Yeah, you are. I'll let you off.
Always here. Holding down the fort.
So let's mat and layer this gorgeous paper up onto here. So the pink I've used, you can see that I've picked it out of here. So it's all tying in. And what I've got is, so we're going to create an easel card, but I'm going to bring this one in. Because what I've used is I've just used one of my nesting dies to cut that square out there. So let's pop this one to the side. And so we're just going to mat and layer this in the middle. And pop that there. So where is... Oh, it's on there. So I was looking for that piece, but I've already glued it on. So again, so I've just mat and layered this. I glued it down before I run it through with my nesting die.
Yeah.
My nesting dies, they're just a square nesting die. It cuts through all those 3 layers all at once. Absolutely no problem. Well, you can see it does. Absolutely no problem, especially with the power of the Gemini. Right, so let's bring in all these bits that I've got cut out already, and we're just going to use it to create a lovely frame around here. So this is where you could actually use this piece if you wanted to. I could pop that on there and place that in the middle.
Beautiful.
And actually you get a really nice frame there, don't you? But I'm going to try and stick to what I was supposed to be doing. So all I'm going to do is I've cut a piece of, maybe not, we'll see. I've got a piece of acetate cut down, and I'm going to mat and layer it in between these, the white one and the pink one. So I'm going to have a drop shadow effect. I'm also going to have the acetate on the inside, because of the way we're going to pop it on the card, I need it to have some sort of stability. If I just pop this one on, it's going to go a bit wobbly because it's going to be stood up. So by adding the acetate, not only does it look lovely, it adds that extra strength on there.
Great deal on the ink pads, Ben, says Colleen. There is a great deal on the ink pads. I think I've done the maths as well.
Okay, go on.
I think it's 68 different frames.
Wow.
Because you can do 5 different frames if you place the different corners. So you've got your main frame, then you cut each corner 4 times and place it over the frame within the packet, so you create a different looking frame. So that's 5 within each set. And then you've got another 12 that you could use with each of the different sets. So it's 68 in my mind. It's probably wrong, but it's around about that.
But it's a heck of a lot.
It is. It's a lot of choice. And then, of course, you don't even have to use you can just use the little corners on their own, can't you? They're going to look quite nice in little, like scrapbook pages as well, aren't they? For like framing photos and things like that, the little corner dies.
Yeah.
Perfect for that.
Absolutely perfect for that. The thing is, you don't just have to use them solely with this. You are going to use, especially those corner dies, across so many of your other collections. But yeah, if you're doing those memory books, if you're doing scrapbooking, they're absolutely going to be perfect for that, definitely.
Yeah.
So let's pop this on here. So you can see that's looking lovely. This is, I can't decide if I'm going to pop it on or not. I just need to make sure I get it round the right way. Oh, there you go, look. So I think I'm not going to, but if I had have done, what I would have done is I'd maybe pop another bit of acetate round just on the back, which allows that to sit flush. If I just put it on now, it's not going to sit flush with it. It's going to move a little bit. Yeah. Unless you really want it to, you could pop it on foam pads and have that multi-layer on the front there. But so what we're going to do is, because I've got the pink behind the white, I'm going to put the white behind the pink for the middle. Just make it look a little bit different.
Too early to do maths, Ben, says Colin. I haven't finished my first cup of coffee.
Oh.
But there are lots of ways to use these dies.
Yes. That's definitely what we'll go for, lots of ways.
I've got, I can show you a little concept suite in a bit as well, with even more ideas. They're just brilliant, these, aren't they? They are just fantastic.
They really are. I absolutely love these. They're going to work alongside, so you can see, they're going to work alongside your just normal nesting dies, your basic nesting dies. Yeah. They're going to work alongside them beautifully. But they're also going to work alongside anything, because it's just a nesting die. I'm saying it's not just a nesting die. This is a Crafters TV nesting die. This companion one.
I'm feeling you've stolen that catchphrase from somewhere else.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So let's pop that right in the middle.
What I love as well that you're showing us, and again, I think this will hit home with a lot of our newer viewers as well, is that I always get a little bit bogged down with dies like this because they're so intricate and because they're so detailed. In my little brain, and it is little, you think detailed, intricate equals complicated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Because they're
absolutely.
so detailed, you think, I don't know where to start. But like by Michelle just showing you here and Sarah showing you later, breaking it down, taking your time, they're really, really easy to work with. And the fact that you've got so many different possibilities, I just think makes it a really exciting set to go for. And particularly, well, if you've already got loads of nesting dies, you don't need us to tell you how kind of great they are and why they're craft room essentials. But if you're quite new to crafting, I mean, nesting dies are a craft room must-have. It's nice to have all of your sort of standard shapes, but then to get an ornate set like this, and like you said, Michelle, they're going to work beautifully with those other nesting dies that you might have already picked up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Any and all nesting dies, so every single release of our nesting dies I have got at home, and they all sit separately in a box on my desk. because I know that I'm going to use them all, and I'm going to use them all often. And I think if you have them all together, we have got some, I don't know if you've got them, but we've got some ornate nesting dies. They're not ornate in the way that they are, they've just got fabulous shapes, and they're just a basic nesting die.
Yeah.
It's going to work perfectly with this one. It's going to work perfectly with that one. If you've just got your normal square or oval, you're going to be using it in conjunction with these, because it's just going to work. It's going to work perfectly, and it's going to work beautifully. But yeah, all of mine sit together in a box, because if I don't put them all together, I'm going to forget which ones I've got. But the fact that they are all sat together means that I'm going to be looking, and I'm going to know, actually, I'm going to use that particular set with this particular set, and it's going to work perfectly.
That's it.
I absolutely love these. I can't remember, I love nesting dies, but this particular set, I can't remember the last time I actually loved one as much as I do this, because it's just absolutely a gorgeous set.
It's stunning, and lovely price on this as well today. We've obviously got the details up for the showstopper. But if you want to go individually on the, if you want to go for the standard bundle, you can do that as well. We're busy across the board today. Lots of people up early for these. Hannah says, Ben, can I send a pic of my craft along from yesterday? You can. Send it in. We'd love to see your pics. So we've got some pics already coming through today. So we'll try and do a gallery later on. If you're feeling creative as well, at the end of the show, we will be doing some limericks to celebrate National Limerick Day. I know Michelle's got lots of limericks that she's prepared. What? Oh, yeah. She hasn't.
That's for the Crafter's Companion After Dark Hour.
After Dark Hour. Late Night Live with Michelle.
So just remember that even though these are corners, if you pop them all on together, you can build up actually a lovely border just by popping those up and down. So let's pop that one on here just in the middle. So I'm just going to alternate the way that that goes on. So it's going to go up instead of down. And then this last one should just fit perfectly at the other side. It does, look at that.
Marvellous.
There you go. So I've created just a nice little border across the bottom that ties in beautifully with those two on there. So if I turn that round and stand that up for you, not only have I got that gorgeous nesting element on the top, I've actually created a little border at the bottom as well.
That is incredible. How good, and again, but what a great way to show you all the different ways to use it.
Yeah.
And that is just like one of many different ways to kind of use this collection. Again, I know you might have heard me shaking this off camera, but this is designed by Leslie Pyle using the Ornate nesting dies. Like, how gorgeous is that? Like a shaker box.
Yeah.
And it's a magic, this is a magic box, right? Because look, you look in the box and she's obviously filled it with all of these glittery bits, right, inside the box. But then you go abracadabra and you open the box, ooh, and nothing comes out. That's magic. Oh, but look, abracadabra, it's back in there. I love it, Leslie, the magic box. And look at this, right, again, just to show you how stunning you can create these boxes with. So you've got the beautiful detail on the inside, you've got the frame around the outside, and then what a great way around the corners of the box there to use those corners that you get. Just absolutely brilliant use of this set. That one, Nicole Bretherick, I should have known. A fabulous use of the dies there within that set. And again, just to quickly show you, I know we're going to give you time to check out in just a second. Look at all of the different ways that we've got them here in this concept suite. Different cards you can create, like an A-frame card, using all of the different elements here to create a fold back card. This one again, just creating a, I don't know what you would call that one. I want to call it a frog card. It's like a frog. What's it called though, that card? No. But again, just using all of the elements and just popping a couple of foam pads behind to lift that central panel out. Again here, just using all of the elements again, just to use the frame, use those little outer corners to decorate the back of the card. This one here popped onto some acetate to create a little stopper. What else have we got? This one, I've shown you one like that, but we've got like a diorama card here again, just cut into the front, the frame around the front, and then the detail within the back of the card. Look at this one, call blimey, call blimey, Governor, call blimey, K-card. Look at that. That's incredible. Which way is it? That is that way, definitely that way. But look at that. That's amazing,
I love
right?
that one.
That's incredible. Another little shaker here for, I know you've seen that on the box, but you can use it, of course, on your cards as well, creating beautiful shaker cards. This one, again, creating a little stopper, but obviously then just using a portion of the frame, so using all of the dies to create the main focal point, and then part of the frame to create the stopper at the bottom. And, of course, if you like doing your larger projects, as I said earlier on, that is a brilliant, brilliant use on your scrapbook pages as well, so you can see the way that these beautifully frame some pictures, maybe for like making home decor as well. These are absolutely fantastic. Those are just a few ways that you can use these dies within your crafty life. Showstopper is on the screen, £64 or $80 if you want to go for that, which comes with an extra 110 sheets of card and your 12 sheets of acetate, plus all of those other dies in there as well. £64 or $80. If you want to go for the bundle on its own, you can. If you want to go for individuals, you can. But don't forget, this is the main value for money, and that's going to get you your free shipping as well. Great way to take advantage of Fiverr Friday. On the web, there are a whole host of Fiverr deals, which we'll remind you of later. But listen, let's give you opportunity to get your baskets checked out. These are flying out the door. If yours is in your basket, get it checked out, and we'll come back with more inspiration in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us
is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Lots of you have got in touch and told me you've ordered during that break. Emma Thrower's just ordered the dies. Beautiful, Michelle says, Colin Passardi, Terry Anderson says, I'm an absolute Terry Anderson says, good game, Michelle. Terry Anderson says, I like that box idea. I'm stealing it. Is that going to be saved to the playlist, the Michelle playlist? It is a good one. And also, just to say, I have received loads of your limericks over on my page, so we will do those towards the end of the show as part of Funtime. What's it called? Funtime Friday. Funtime Friday. Have we got a little jingle for it? Oh. Maybe I'll write one. I did bring my ukulele in today, actually, to potentially just... Well, no, just because you know the limericks, as I was singing them to you earlier on, the tune is like... Oh, that was a terrible song. But yeah, I brought it in, so I could go and grab it in a bit. We'll do it, shall we? We'll do it. So we have got some limericks coming in. Thank you for those, and we have got some like longer poems in there as well, which we'll certainly read. I won't be able to do musical accompaniment to those ones, but we'll try and read out as many as we can. If you can come up with a limerick in the next, what time are we doing it, Johnny? About 1:45. So in the next 45 minutes, if you can come up with a limerick, then we'll try and read out as many of those as we can. And Michelle has been working on a lot during that break. I can't wait to hear all of the limericks. The one that she's written about me, I'm sure, is going to be absolutely incredible. Yeah. Right, moving on. Tonight we have got a masterclass, and tonight's masterclass at 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern, is all about the Ultimate Pro. No, not a show all about me, but it is about this one-stop crafting tool. If you want to be able to score, you can. If you want to be able to make your card blanks, you can. If you want to be able to make envelopes and Velobox envelopes, you can. If you want to be able to make ribbons, you can. If you want to be able to create cards of all different shapes and sizes, if you want to be able to score, and if you want to be able to cut, you can. This literally does everything. It is kind of like a craft room within a box, isn't it, really? And the deal on this tonight is incredible, because we give you the Ultimate Pro, and then you see all of the other items on the screen there, from the bone folders to the red liner tape to the Centura Pearl. You get that for free within the bundle, which is incredible. So $17.97 is equivalent of what you are saving and what you're getting for free, or $26.93. £31.99 is platinum in the UK. $55.96 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. We do have with the Pro as well both the US and the UK version, so metric and imperial. It's entirely up to you which one you go for, but Sarah or Leanne always chat about, like, if you use a lot more of our cardstock and our cardstock measurements, you can go for the UK version. It kind of depends on what you're using, but if you're in the US, you can go for the UK and the US version. It's whether you work in imperial or metric, basically. And on top of all of that, once you've got the Ultimate Pro, you've then got the ability, of course, then to add more of those scoreboards into it, and the embossing boards too. Let us have a look around this with Michelle, though, and I don't think I'm over-egging the pudding here by saying that, you know, if you are just starting off in craft, this is like a one-stop shop, isn't it? Full of great crafty tools.
Yes, it is. So I got a frog in my throat then. I just went all Deirdre Barlow on you.
Yes.
It really is. It's the ultimate pro. It's called that for a reason because it does everything that you absolutely need. If you are a beginner, this is an absolute perfect beginner's bit of kit. But don't feel like you can only use it if you're a beginner. If you've had one of these for a while and you haven't used it to its full potential or you haven't got it out for a while, I think we're going to remind you just how amazing this is. So on this side, straight away, you can see you've got all those lines. Now, each one is going to tell you what it is. So we've got gatefold A5. So that means if you've got an A5 piece of card, you're going to use this line to score a gatefold card or a concertina A5. You've got gatefold A4 or concertina A4. You've got trifold A4, then you've got half fold A5. You've got a 5-inch square card fold, and you've got a half fold of A4. So literally, all you're going to be doing is you're going to bring in your piece of card, and what you're going to do is you need to always remember that you need to butt it up to the handle.
Yeah.
If you butt it up to this piece at the bottom, it's not going to give you the fold that you want. So you're going to butt it up to there. You're going to do whichever score that you want. So if you've got trifold A4, I would score on that one. So if you want half fold A4, so we're just going to go across this line here. And you can see how beautiful it just scores in there. You're going to pop it over, you're going to burnish it, and you've got your perfect A4 half fold, normal fold. So again, you're going to do exactly the same. If you've got A5 card, you're going to trim it down to A5 and you're going to use those. But you've also got these wibbly lines, these lovely decorative elements. Yeah, the wibbly. So what you're going to do is you're just going to... wibbly.
Sonny just got wibbly wobbly. Yeah, it is. That's Debbie, that, isn't it? Wibbly wobbly knife.
So what you so you can see you're just going to be able to get into the groove really easily. You're going to pop, keep going back over it to give it a nice emboss all the way across. It's quite easy once you get into that groove. What comes next? Get into the groove.
Get into the groove. Chibs Tunes. Have you heard that about that?
No.
Chibs Tunes on Spotify.
No, I haven't. I saw it. I've seen it, but
spread the word. There's some good tunes on there.
So if I can pop that over, you can see that you're going to get that emboss. Can you see that? Can you pick that? There you go. That emboss all the way across the bottom. So that is what you're going to do with that. You can be doing it on your envelopes, on your cards. So that's what those are there for. And again, so you've got these two little stoppers here. So if you've got any of our extra boards, so this is the Envelope Box Creator, you can pop them on here, you can use them, and you can see it's not going to be moving anywhere at all. Then that's just that piece. So you're going to open it up. You can see in this bit here, you've got these. So these are your little pegs to create your
bows,
ribbons with.
Yeah.
Let me just pop that back over there.
And you can do different shapes and sizes with them, can't you?
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
So let me pop those in there. If I bring it over all the way to the other side, we'll show you this side first. So you've got all those different ribbon holes there. So you're going to pop your little pegs in. And then you're going to bring in your ribbon. And what I love about this is if you've just got a small piece of ribbon, you can just create your typical one bunny ear ribbon, which is beautiful. You're just going to trim your edges down. But what I love about this is you've got the ability to, let me move that one across a bit, to really go to town. So you've seen me many times use 3, 4 or 5 loops around. So all you're going to do, that's going to go underneath all the way. You're just going to pop it round, tie that bow there, and then you have got one of those lovely multi-layered bows.
Wow.
So that's how easy it is to create those. They look lovely.
Like a butterfly bow.
Yeah, it gives you the ability to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So let me pop that one out. come on. There we go. So onto this side, you can see, if I turn it around this way for you, this is where you're going to be making some envelopes. You've got the instruction book inside. You know, you're going to be following your letters. You can create a little envelope box with this, but then you've got these here. These are perfect for your envelopes. So the corner of your envelope, you're going to sit it in there. You're going to emboss it like I've just showed you here. You've got that there as well. And again, you've got all these here. You're going to put that up here against here on your envelopes or on your card. You've got all these different decorative elements on there that are just going to make your card or make your envelope look even better. This bit is just your storage bit that you're going to put your spare boards in if you've got. This is my favourite bit. There's just so much in here. You have got all this. So again, if you're creating your aperture cards, you're going to fold that in half, you're going to butt it up to there, and then you're going to emboss. You're going to do it the same on the other side. You can cut it out, or you can just have it as a decorative element on your card. It's entirely up to you. You don't just have to use it to create the apertures. It's your board. Use it for whatever you would use it for.
Yeah.
And then again, so this is going to create your boxes. You can see here, it says box base. So if you've got your card cut down to size, you're going to pop it there. These are all 1/2 inch increments on here. So, you know, you've got 1/2 inch one up to, what, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
To count that, didn't I?
I was counting with you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then the same on the bottom. So this, it says here, your box lid. So if you are, creating your box lid, you're going to score around it all 4 sides, your box base. It's going to pop together. It's going to work perfectly. And again, you've got measurements across here as well in centimetres, and you've got measurements across this bottom in inches. So again, you've got a little bit of everything on here that you absolutely are going to need. So this is my favourite bit. So you've got obviously this ruler, it pops in here. And then when you've turned your mouse around 4 times, you will open it. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to figure out which was the
I thought that was
best
an
way to
actual
do it.
direction then. Turn it around 4 times and then open it.
And then open it. And you can see it's got a blade in, but you can see when it's closed, it's safely tucked away, because all you need to do is you're gonna, if you pop it out, just move it forward. There's a little notch there.
Yeah.
And close it back up. And now my blade is protruding. So what you can do is, again, using these measurements either here or here, depending on what you are working in, you're just going to pop your little mouse in the middle. You're just going to pop it in, pop it out. I didn't go all the way to the bottom, but you can see you've got the ability. But again, you've got the inches and centimetres on here and there. So you've got measurements everywhere that's going to allow you to do exactly what you need to do. You don't need another bit of kit with this. So when we're done, we're just going to open that back up, move it across, pop it closed, and you can see it's safely stored away. Last but not least, pop that in there. You have got this. This is invaluable. You've got this fabulous instruction booklet. It shows you how to do everything. So your card making, bow making, box making, your envelope making, embossing, your paper trimmer. So it's going to go over absolutely everything that I've just sort of shown you. I'm really back to basics with this. You've got your concertina cards, you've got top tips in there. It shows you how to make your jump up cards, your pop out cards, K cards, again, bow making. It goes through absolutely everything that you need. The magic ruler technique, which is, again, absolutely brilliant for making boxes. And you can see wedge boxes, envelope making. You've got 3 golden rules there of your envelope making. Envelope boxes, and then you've got some sizes on here that allow you to make certain sized boxes and envelopes.
Yeah.
Using the paper trimmer and absolutely everything. If you want to go on to make a lot bigger envelopes, envelope boxes, that's when you're going to buy your additional boards that are going to sit on here. But for this, you absolutely have everything you need to make up to a certain size. I could go on and on and on, but that's sort of everything, all the basics for this, this fabulous board. It just really is. So beginners, you're going to absolutely love this because you can cover everything. If you've had yours and you have done what I did when I got mine, I stored it away on a shelf for a little while, forgot all about it, then I saw Debbie Robinson get it out, her Pro, and I got mine out and I use it so often, and I think you guys are the same. We get it, we don't necessarily use it, we see this show and we're like, I need to get mine out and use it. So if you've got it, get it out. If you get it out and use it all the time, let everyone know how amazing it is in the comments.
Yeah, please do. And a question here, and I love your name. I love your name. From Superb.
Oh, I love that.
Superb. Can you tell me what paper to use for envelopes? Now, good question. Is there a specific GSM or... I mean, I think you can make envelopes out of lots of different papers, can't you? Really?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Our paper pads are the perfect weight. So about a 180 GSM. I wouldn't go above a 250 for an envelope, unless you're wanting to go into the structure of sort of an envelope box. But yeah, our paper pads are the perfect weight. So if you've got any of those, definitely use them. Our textured cardstock goes up to about 250. I wouldn't go anything above that for an envelope.
Okay, thank you. And Karen Carr says, hi all, I've joined a bit late and I was watching the first demo. Michelle, I was determined not to buy these, and now after the first demo, OMG, I need them. What are you all doing to me? If you're coming along, Karen, you should know this by now. If you're tuning in, you know you're going to buy. You know you're going to buy, especially if there's a new launch. Yeah, you're going to be in to grab it, aren't you? But if you want to get the Ultimate Pro, great opportunity to be able to pick this up today, because you pay for the Pro and then we give you your A3 card, your red liner tape and the bone folders included in the bundle for free. So it's a great way to do it, whether you go metric or imperial. And if you want more information on the Pro, there's a brilliant kind of walk around with Michelle just there. But if you do want more information, here is a little video which will explain a bit more. The Ultimate Crafter's Companion is an all-in-one compact carry case which is going to allow you to score, measure, trim, emboss and embellish. The case incorporates 10 vital paper crafting tools, all rolled into one lightweight and portable product. If you're crafting at home, this makes a great workstation. Or the carry case design allows you to easily pack up everything you need for crafting on the move. With the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make hundreds of different cards in all shapes and sizes. Working with standard card and paper size, you can fold anything, from basic bifold, trifolds and gatefold cards, right up to pop-out, jump-up cards, or even more complex keepsake books. Simply rest your cardstock against the carefully calculated grid lines, read off the desired size, and use one of the specially designed scoring tools to create an accurate and very professional crease. Every card needs an envelope, and with the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make envelopes in any shape and size to match all your handmade cards. Package your delicate craft projects in colour-coordinated matching envelopes and add a professional finishing touch. No longer will you be restricted to making cards to correspond with ready-made envelope sizes. With hundreds of possible size combinations, your imagination is the limit. And for those really special dimensional cards, you can create 3D box envelopes to not only house, but to protect your handmade card creations. Create your own boxes in any shape and size, from a matchbox right up to a shoebox. All of the calculating and measuring has been taken care of for you, so you can simply follow the guide and create custom-sized boxes which fit together perfectly. Triangular, hexagonal, diamond-shaped boxes are all possible, as well as your regular boxes. You can also create specialised exploding boxes or expanding boxes too. You can even make your own favour boxes for those special occasions. Any craft toolbox should include a paper trimmer, and when you're crafting on the go with the Ultimate Paper Crafting Tool, you'll need a paper trimmer at your fingertips. The integrated trimmer stores inside the tool and clips into place for easy access. The ergonomically designed cutting mouse holds a standard size blade, which is very easy to replace. Create delicate embellishment for your paper crafting projects with the integrated bone maker.
The simple 6-step process will allow you to create perfect bows in an instant. For paper embellishment, you can use the decorative embossing shapes which are featured throughout the board. Emboss onto special papers, vellums or even acetate to create your own intricate toppers. Everything you need comes included with the tool and stores inside for easy access. Each unit includes a full colour instruction book, cutting mouse and ruler, the bow making pegs and 2 specially designed scoring and embossing tools. Whether you're crafting on the move or using this as a complete workstation at home, the Ultimate Crafter's Companion provides you with all the tools you need at your fingertips.
The Pro. Colleen says, I've got the Ultimate. I've been a little bit intimidated by it. I just need to get it back out. You do. And go on YouTube and watch a video and just make a few things with it. So much to do with it. Yeah, you can do so much. And I think it's a case of the fact that it is so kind of like multifaceted. Oh, that's a big word. Or was that 2 words? Anyway, there's a lot you can do with it. I think it's a bit of a case, isn't it, of just kind of taking one element of it and maybe doing some scoring and then moving on to the next thing and maybe making an envelope and then maybe moving on to the next thing and trying the bow and then trying the the kind of cutting aspect of it. I would say don't open it up and try and do everything all at once, right?
No, definitely. Do you know what? Follow the instruction booklet in there. So literally go through it. It goes through absolutely everything. So literally start at the beginning. Just do it one by one. And do it that way, because then it's going to get you familiar with your board, and I think that's what you need to do. Once you've become familiar with it, you're going to be a lot more comfortable using it. But yeah, definitely, that's what I did. I went through the instruction booklet, did everything so simply wrote out. It really is. So do it that way, get it out and do it that way, definitely.
One other thing that you might want to get your hands on, if the Pro doesn't quite tickle your fancy, our pick of the day today is the scoring starter kit. So this again is just here for 24 hours. We bring you double points as well, again just for 24 hours, and you make the saving that you're seeing just here. So $22.94 or $20.32. Platinum price £32 or $36.80. It is a selection of our embossing and scoring boards, if you like, where we bring you one of our score masters. So again, craft room essential tool really for all of your scoring needs. Comes in both imperial and metric for you as well, so you can flip reverse it if you want, and your scoring tool is also included in there. Also within this bundle we give you the ability to create your envelopes, because you've got the envelope box creator. So again, if you need to create those envelopes with like a deeper envelopes, you've got the ability to do that with the envelope box creator. Then you've got your boxer board in here too, again perfect for making boxes of all different shapes and sizes, and you'll notice that this one in particular has got the little corners cut out there, that's so it will fit nicely inside your Pro. You don't have to have the Pro to be able to use this, but if you do, that's going to fit really nicely inside the little storage area that Michelle was showing you just a few moments ago. We're also going to give you one of our embossing boards as well. This is the one that features the little teddy bear and Michelle's favourite, the butterfly as well.
Absolutely.
Of course, how much she loves the butterflies in craft, just not in real life. We're going to give you a selection of our Centura Pearl as well. So 10 sheets of that beautiful lavender, 310 GSM. So again, nice way for you to be able to start doing a bit of scoring with the cardstock that we give you within the bundle. And on top of all of that, we're also throwing in, for good measure, one of our tape pens too. So a really nice scoring starter kit. A great way for you perhaps to treat somebody who's maybe getting into craft, maybe one of your friends has started doing a bit of crafting. That, as I think you'll agree, is a great bundle to give as a gift to get them on the right track when it comes to making cards, when it comes to making boxes, when it comes to making envelopes, all of those things that you love to do day in, day out. They're off to a perfect start with a kit like that. £32, $36.80, and double points for you, but only for today because it is our pick of the day. Very, very busy for our brand new launch as well. The official launch of this is still over an hour and a half away. Sarah is going to be in to officially launch this collection. It's our brand new Ornate nesting dies. The showstoppers proving super duper popular. And I'll take you through everything that you're going to get as far as that is concerned. All of these brand new beautiful dies that you can create some amazing frames with. You're going to get 4 sets in total, but it is actually 24 dies because you get your frame, you get your main detail die, and then of course those 4 little corner dies as well, as we've discussed, will really help you to create many, many different designs. So in the set, you've got your beautiful opal. That's one of the rectangles. Then you've got your topaz, and you're also going to receive 2 square designs as well. So there again is the ruby, and you'll see with each one beautiful detailed sort of inner die, beautiful detailed frame, and then those 4 little extra corners as well. And all the corners across the 4 sets are all different. So you've got 16 completely different corner dies, which I think is incredible. And that one there is your quartz, in case you want to go individually. So all 4 of those you get within the showstopper, and then we give you all of the added extras as well. So for an extra £30 or $40, where you should be paying £60 or $86, we give you 40 sheets of our matte black cardstock. Incredible, craft room essential. We're also going to give you 12 sheets of our heat resistant acetate. You're also going to get this pack of Centura Pearl in the trends. Beautiful colours here, and I think this set particularly shows off that beautiful pearlescent shine that you get in our Centura Pearl. And as you can see, a whole range of beautiful different colours within that set. That's included 40 sheets, and then you're going to get another 30 sheets, bringing you up to your 110 sheets of card in the luxury cardstock. So 10 sheets of our encapsulated glitter card, 10 sheets of our gorgeous matte mirror card, 10 sheets of our super shiny mirror card included too. And that's not all, because we're then going to throw in, just for a laugh, one of our amazing statement sentiments. This one is the, if you were, what is it? If friends were flowers,
I'd pick you.
Thank you. That die set. And then you're also going to get stamps and dies here with the Just For You, and you'll also get the Special Friend as well. That is the set that Michelle used in her first demo earlier on. So if you want to be able to recreate exactly what Michelle's been doing, then it's the showstopper that you go for. As I said earlier on, if you were to go for all of those items individually, you'd be paying an extra £60 or $86. Within the showstopper, it's just an extra £30 or $40. And yes, as producer Johnny has just reminded me, free shipping on the showstopper as well. That's not easy to say. Free shipping on the showstopper. So basically £64, $80, great saving, all the added extras, free shipping, and you can pile a lot of other stuff into your basket as well. Not least, loads of the great deals that we've got on our Fiverr Friday section on the website. That is worth checking out. Boy, oh boy, back in stock. Just one of the headline acts there, if you like, is our stamp cleaning solution. Boom shakalak. That is a £5 today. I have a feeling it will be flying out the door. We're our own worst enemy here. It's the same with the dotty tape pens. We get them back in stock, and then we were giving some of those away, like buy 3 get 1 free and stuff. And now this is back in stock and we're doing it for a £5. Are you joking me? Get it while you can. Lots more on the website. There's easy zip storage bags are on there. There's stamps, there's dies, there's loads. Do have a look, but only for today and whilst stocks last. Right, let's get back over to Michelle, because I think we're going to get in another demo before we head over to the comfy sofa-y area for Funtime Friday. What are you going to be working with?
I'm going to be using Ruby. Again, it makes me want to sing. I love this one. Again, it's very elegant, it's very regal, but very usable. So we're going to pop the middle bit off and the, again, the larger piece. So I'm going to use some of this gorgeous paper for this one. I'm going to pop that right up into the edge because I want to retain as much of that gorgeous paper as possible. Again, let's take this one in place and run it through. So again, you've got those 4 different corners in this one. And in this one, they're quite, they're a lot bigger. In some of the others, you've got, they're more, they're longer rather than deep. These are big chunky ones in this particular one. So again, you can see that each set has got totally different corners. So let's just pop that off and that. And again, I think one of the the samples that you showed, one of the cards over there, showed actually this particular one. She'd used this particular piece because I think she had a shaker element behind it. So you can see, if I just cut that there now, that is absolutely gorgeous with those almost tendrils coming out onto the background.
Tendrils, what a great word that is.
I thought so. I occasionally speak sense.
You always speak sense. I understand you.
I know. It's really funny because everyone here now understands the things that I come out with. Not a lot of it makes sense to a normal person. Obviously not that you're all not normal.
I was going to say, good job there's no normal people here then, really, isn't it? Yeah.
So I'm just tapping that just to get it out. Peel that last bit off. And get rid of those last little bits. You can see again, it cuts beautifully. So I'm using, this is our black card, so this is the 300 GSM, and even though you've got all that intricacy on there, it's cut through beautifully. So let's just move all those to the side for now. Tracy's not in, it's Jake, so I can brush my bits onto the floor.
Oh, I thought he just walked in then and he said, yeah, it's only Jake, I'll just throw everything on the floor. Doesn't matter. Not
really, I do clean up after myself all the time.
Do you?
Right, so of course I do. Of course I do. Right, so what have we got? We're going to pop all these onto this lovely card base. So I'm really not sure what it's called. I need to start writing names down. So what we're going to do is I've got this lovely piece here, and I'll just give you some measurements. So this is 13 inches by 6.5, and it's a half fold. So you can see that I've scored it and I'm going to score it again. So I've got that lovely side fold. But what I've also got here is a piece. Again, it's the same size as this. I've just got my little tab on, and we're going to pop that behind there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have my lovely element on that middle bit. So let's just pop all this together. So let's mat and layer this onto here. So I'm going to use my Kalal. And I've used the black because I think it really makes the paper that I've chosen to use pop. So layer that on there. And look at that gorgeous dream catcher. These papers are just, oh my days.
Oh my days.
Oh my days. So let's pop this one onto here. So again, for my mats and layers, I've just gone down in 1/4 of an inch increments. Pop that on there.
Just busy compiling a few of your limericks into a little, well, I say a spreadsheet, I don't know how to do one of those. I'm putting it onto a little place on my tablet. There's loads have come through actually. Thank you for all the little poems you sent through, Linda and Lisa and Paul, Mary.
I love things like that. Bernie does them amazing, doesn't she?
She was incredible.
She was. I can't do anything like that.
You can.
No.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
Well, I suppose you could. I suppose if I set my mind to it and sat down and tried to do it.
Yeah.
But I always remember at school when we had to do like poems and stuff, I couldn't do it. It's like with you and like my daughter Alice, the things that you can write, like lyric-wise, it's just crazy. I mean, she plays the guitar to me and sings the songs, and it's that skill has not come from me at all.
Oh, that's a great shout. Would we get her on a Funtime Friday?
Get Alice up on Funtime Friday.
Will she come up? Like, maybe on...
She'd probably want to sit with her back to the camera.
Oh, that's not showbiz.
I don't know. Oh, I'll have a word with her.
Or maybe record her doing one and we could then play it out maybe.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a great idea.
We could that's a great Funtime Friday, get our kids on to do their skills. You could get Leo doing some keep you uppies or something, Johnny. I'll do video Daisy riding a horse or something.
I was going to say you're going to bring her in, and we'll put the
bring Daisy the pony in. We'll move the sofa around and stuff. Get her to do some jumps, jump over the cameras, jump over the TV. Can you imagine? Health and safety.
Right, so you can see that I'm using my nesting dies that I've got at home to create that aperture in the front. So these are going to work beautifully alongside all of your nesting dies that you have got at home. So let's pop that on there. So you can see that that's a little bit bigger. So all I'm going to do is we're going to pop one on that side to cover it up. Or you could, you know, using your nesting dies, create a border that way. But it's, you know, I've got that beautiful border die there. Why am I not going to use that to cover that back bit up? So let me get a dotted tape pen that's got some on. Oh, so, do you know what? I think that's a great idea for Fun Friday.
Yeah, give us if there's anything you want to see on a Fun Friday, within reason, let us know. We will definitely do something dog-wise later on in June, because it's Bring Your Dog to Work Day on the 23rd of June. I don't know what day of the week that falls on this year. Is that Friday? That would be handy if it was, wouldn't it? 23rd of June. It is a Friday. There you go. So mark that one in. 23rd of June, Bring Your Dog to Work Day. I mean, can you imagine? I'll bring my two in. Sam's got a dog. Charlotte's got a dog. We've got enough dogs here to cause absolute chaos on that Friday. Can you imagine?
If I could bring mine in, that would be absolute chaos, because he's a proper giddy kipper.
What's he called again?
Storm.
Storm, that's it.
And he is his name. He is literally...
Storm in a teacup.
Yeah. That would cause mayhem, absolutely. So there you go. You can see that I've got that lovely border now covering up that bit of unsightliness.
I think we should I like the idea of our kids' talents, but also like other talents that our crafters have got. Like we were chatting yesterday, Johnny, because Debbie Robinson, I don't know how we got onto talking about it. I mean, we talk about so much random stuff. Trumpets. And she plays the trumpet.
She does not.
She does. But here's the thing, she hasn't got a trumpet anymore. There you go, you see. So she was like, I'd love to have a go on the trumpet again. And she was showing me how to do the noise that you have to make through the little, the valve, not the valve, the mouthpiece. And then she was like, I'd love to give it a go, but I don't have one. I said, well, Johnny's probably got a trumpet. So if we could coordinate that, we could get Debbie in. How many trumpets you got? One? Oh, so you couldn't do like a little trumpet duet or something? Johnny, I still want to see you in on your trumpet and playing the guitar as well. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
You know, cracking out a quick guitar solo. Yeah. Doing a bit of your dancing. River dance. Do you know Johnny does a river dance? Michelle, have you seen that video of him?
No.
Unbelievable.
I need to see that so bad.
He makes Michael Flatley look like Anne Widdecombe. He's just brilliant. He's like, I got it now, it's on my old phone. I don't know where the video's gone now. He's getting all coy. He's getting all coy and embarrassed. Who wants to see that? Let us know on Funtime Friday. Johnny, coming in, doing a river dance.
Is there really a video of it?
No, there is a video of it. It's
That's
so
hilarious.
funny. He's just there in the lounge, Johnny, and he's just like, diddly, 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 and then that's it, and he just goes. So good. So good. He's a man of many talents, I tell you what. Oh, dear. Here you go, Susie, Superstar Susie said, my Sammy would play the trumpet. Hell of a trumpet player. Seen some videos, yeah. Terry says, yes, Ben, do the dogs thing. Yeah, bring in Mac and Molly, I will. And Lillian says, Fun Friday, presenters bringing in the dogs and doing agility tests. Can you imagine?
The dog's doing the agility tests, or us?
I don't know. Us. The dog sat there watching us do agility tests. Rosalind's asking, says, these really are intricate frames. Do you think the dies would cut through mount board?
No.
No.
Definitely not. I think if you're wanting to cut through mount board, you're going to be going more of your basic die shapes and our deep dish ones. So if you've got any of our multimedia ones, they cut through mount board absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
But these just wouldn't, unfortunately. It's a shame actually, because that would look, could you imagine that in mount board? If you were wanting to have more of a topper or this kind of element that looks like you've cut it out of chipboard or mount board, then die cut this out 4, 5, 6 times, glue them together, and you're going to get that thickness there. So it's going to give you the effect of having a mount board or a chipboard topper or element, but obviously you've done it out of 5 or 6 layers of the black card.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you think these are 300 GSM, so 4 or 5 of those, it's going to give you a real good thickness. So you're going to get that faux chipboard or mount board effect. So that's the best way to get round it. So I've got just to say, and if you can see that I just offset it enough that you've got like a double pattern behind there. You've got that black popping from behind of the pattern on top. Mm-hmm. And then I think for the first time today, we're going to pop a few gems just
why not?
On this side.
There's lots of likes coming through for a Crafters TV talent show. We could run that over a number of Fridays.
That would be very
And then
cool.
have like a grand final. Leave it with me.
So there you go. You've
What a
got that
project.
lovely, lovely card with that aperture, and you've got the element just popping through that window.
Gorgeous. That's 3 fantastic demos in our preview show this morning, and these are flying out the door. Of course, Sarah will be here later, and Sandra Dundas has said it perfectly. She says, anyone still on the fence about these, resistance is futile, because Sarah is in at 2 o'clock. She is, and no doubt. Do you know what? Today, for the first time in a few weeks on the Sarah launch, I haven't actually seen what she's got up her sleeve. But if the last few weeks are anything to go by, she'll have some more amazing demos, just like Michelle's, and she'll crack them out. She's done, I think she did 6 last week, 8 the week before.
I can't believe she did 8.
I know.
I watched that one. That was crazy.
Yeah.
8.
She was. Well, here's the thing. She's got 4 stars on the board now. One is, the most recent one is legit. She won that for the demo that she did with the Bohemian collection. But the one before that, the silver not silver, it's gold. The gold sparkly one was because she did 8 demos in a show. You guys, that was it. You guys awarded her that. That was incredible, to be fair.
It was incredible. She absolutely deserves that star, I've got to say.
Yeah. Just like I deserve my star on the bottom as well.
You absolutely do. That's
Thank
why
you.
I put it there.
I got a star. Yeah, because I came up with the design for Michelle's card, didn't I?
You did.
Cubism. We did some cubism together.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she didn't win, but we just... Yeah.
You was knocking the ideas out the ballpark that day. You really were. Absolutely deserved that star.
Thank you. Right. Showstoppers flying, £64, $80. Get all of the brand new dies, get all the added extras as well, the cardstock, the acetate, all the extra stamps and dies within that bundle, and free shipping as well, don't forget. That's super important, especially on a day when we have Fiverr Friday, all on the web. Pick up those Fiverr deals and take advantage of free shipping. When we come back, we will read out some of your limericks for National Limerick Day. There's some great suggestions coming through for what we could do on Funtime Friday. Curran says you've got to do the Crafters TV band, lots of kazoos and ukuleles, and Rachel says you could have Brent doing his pigeon noises. Well, I mean that would fill about 30 seconds, wouldn't it? But maybe we will. Maybe we will. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Get to the checkouts. We'll see you in a mo.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafter's Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all out of time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Funtime Friday. Woo, 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 yeah. Where basically on a Friday we just have a bit of a laugh at the end of the show, and we've opened this up to you basically as to what you want to see on future Funtime Fridays. We're marking down June the 23rd. That is definitely going to be a day where we bring the dogs in. That is Bring Your Dog to Work Day. So obviously we'll want pictures from you guys. We'll bring in a few of our mutts as well. Maybe we could have like some sort of like doggy talent competition or something. Do you know what I mean? That was what we could do really, maybe on that day, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. And today is it's National Limerick Day. So we thought we would come up with a few limericks and we would read them out. Thank you so much to everybody who's come up with limericks over the course of the last few days. What I've done, there's loads come through, so I've picked sort of like the legitimate limericks to read out. Then I've done a few, and I know as much as we've joked about this, but apparently Michelle has got one as well.
I do.
Is it broadcastable?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the first 5 weren't. This one is. I've toned it down.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I'm gonna love it.
Remember, we are well before the watershed, Michelle. Should we read some of yours out though that came through? A few limericks. So. Linda Vasquez. Okay, so this is a brilliant one. I'll try and do these justice. There once was a lady named Jan who loved teaching us her mixed media plan. She mixed up some paste and the card fell in place. We're so glad to be part of this clan. Yeah!
I love that.
What do you reckon? Decent? Good? Yeah?
Absolutely.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Now, Paul Caswell, when I asked for the limericks, I didn't necessarily say, "Oh, write a limerick about me." But obviously, if you wrote one about me, you're gonna get it read out.
Love it.
Yep. Paul Caswell. There once was a man named Ben. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. There once was a man named Ben who we watch whilst working in our den. He hosts crafty shows that everyone knows, and for that we give him a 10. Yes!
I love that. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope I'm not stealing your thunder with that one, because I feel like there's not many things that rhyme with Ben. The only other one I can think of is hen, which I hope you haven't. No. Hen.
I didn't say it was brilliant. I just said I'd wrote one about you.
Do another one from Lisa Jones. This is about Leanne. Do you want a bit of music with these?
Yes.
Where did that come out from? Put my hat down. Anyone wants to throw in any money? Anyone out there? Oh, Sarah's around, is she? Sarah? Right, I tried. This is from Lisa Jones. There once was a lady, Leanne, product development, oh yes I can. With Sheena she laughed whilst demonstrating crafts, inspiring the whole crafty fam. I'll give you that. I like that one.
I like that one.
Good. That was Lisa Jones. Mary Niemiec, hopefully I've said your surname correctly. Okay, let's try and do this one. At Crafters TV, they say, whilst we're busy watching all day, their beautiful makes whilst talking of cakes and encouraging us all to play.
I love it.
Good?
Yeah.
Have a good one? Another one? Could have done a whole concert here, couldn't I? Seriously. You can chuck some money in, Sam, if you want. Sam's just looking through. He's just gone like that.
Rude.
That was rude, hasn't it?
So rude.
Oh, we'll get Sam. You're going to be on a Funtime Friday soon. Lovely hair. Amelia Sirocco.
Right.
You ready? The pandemic closed all of the stores. No crafting supplies, so just chores. I know what to do. Watch Sarah and crew. Now craft boxes cover my floors. These are great.
That. Yeah.
Aren't they?
I love those.
I've done 4, or do you want to do yours now?
Shall I do mine?
Do you want musical accompaniment? Are you going to sing?
No.
You sure? I'm ready. Ready? Okay, she's going to do it. When did you write this, by the way?
A little bit earlier.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Right, so the beginning's not brilliant.
Well, don't put yourself down.
But the end's very good.
Okay.
So...
I'm a bit worried about this now.
Well, I couldn't find anything to rhyme with Moseby. So...
You've gone from... You could have had Ben, but you've gone for Moseby.
I don't know.
Okay.
I did say I wasn't very good at this.
No, this will be great.
Right, are we ready?
Oh, where then? Johnny's gone. Oh, where then?
There was a presenter named Ben Moseby. On Crafters TV, he's quite the guy. He loves to sing and create and do his Arnold impression first rate. And he'll sing a sea shanty, oh my.
Yes! I love that. When did you do that before the show?
No, Ben sent me it. Yeah. I messaged him, I said, please write me one about Ben. So he sent me that.
Tell you what, he has done well. Crafting, working, writing. I've done another 4 here. So I was doing it yesterday. We'll do these and then we'll do the vote. So I knew that obviously I was on with you. So I've done one for you. I've done one for Johnny and Charlotte. And then as I was writing them, Debbie came in, TV wifing. So I had to write one for her as well because I'll be watching. Ready? Producer Johnny is ready in place. He works hard though you don't see his face. He crunches the number but can't dance a rumba, but his river dance moves are quite ace. There you go.
I love that.
The next one's about our Michelle, who crafts, you could say, very well. In the garden she's running if a dragonfly's coming, and butterflies scare her as well. That's yours.
I love that.
Now Charlotte, she puts us in vision. She directs with aplomb and precision. You're surprised I'm so nice, as just once or twice she's greeted my jokes with derision. Never laughs at me jokes. Never laughs at me jokes.
No.
And this is the last one that I wasn't going to do. Debbie better be watching. Debbie, if you're watching, you better send me a message in. This next one is for TV wifey. Yes, I've two other halves in my lifey. There's the Barnsley bombshell and my Laura as well, and neither caused me any strifey. That was it. That was it. So there you go. National Limerick Day there. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was a lot of fun.
Bit of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know if you enjoyed it. And if you've got any more limericks you want to send through, then feel free. Well, maybe we'll do another concert during launch later on with Sarah. We'll do some more. We'll do some more tonight. Yes. Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll write a real one this time. Maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And sing it later on.
Yeah, okay.
Send in some more. We'll have a little mini concert tonight to finish off with, if you want. If you don't, say just let me know. I won't be offended either way. Shall we do the vote for the demo of the show?
Yes.
Okay, take us through what you made.
Okay, so number one was the nice, I think clean and simple card. So number one.
Okay.
Number two is the easel.
Oh, that's nice.
Number two. And then number three is the one that I just did. With the just for you on. 1, 2, or 3. You vote now. And it's going to be a good one today as well, because of course, Michelle with some amazing projects now. Sarah at launch, so it's going to be a big Michelle. Mishara. It's going to be a big a Sarah versus Michelle Day. You could call it a Mashara Day. So get those votes coming in, and we'll find out the winner in just a second. This is your showstopper, though. If you want to go for this, you get all of those brand new dies. So 2 of the rectangles, 2 of the squares. But as we've said, it is 24 dies in total. Ultimate versatility. And then the showstopper, we then bring you all of these other goodies. So you get one of those statement image dies, you get the stamp and die sentiments with the Just For You and Special Friend, and then on top of that, at the bottom of the screen, all of those consumables for you. So you've got matte black cardstock, you've got a selection of our luxury cardstock in the red, so you've got glitter card, mirror card, matte mirror card, you've got a selection of our Centura Pearl 40 sheets of the trends, some gorgeous colours in there, and you've got 12 sheets of our heat-resistant acetate as well. That would normally cost you an extra £60 or $86 within the bundle, but no! You're only paying an extra £30 or $40, which is why that platinum price is still just £64 or $80. And the great news about that is that not only is it a great saving, a great bundle, but you get free shipping too on that bundle, so you can pop a load of other items into your basket in the knowledge that you've already bagged free shipping. Don't forget Fiver Friday. However, if you don't want to go for the showstopper and you just want the dies on their own, this is the bundle you'll want to go for, where you get all of those 4 brand new dies. So you've got the quartz, the topaz, the ruby, and the one which is escaping my memory at the moment, the opal. There we go. So all 4 of those, 24 dies in total, as we've discussed, and so much craftability with those as well. So £40 or $48. And then one other thing that you might want to think about grabbing is the pick of the day. This is here for 24 hours only with double points. So £32 or $36.80 if you're platinum. You get in there your enveloper, you get the boxer board, you've got one of our scoreboards, you've got one of our embossing boards in there too, plus 10 sheets of the lavender Centura Pearl and the tape pen. That's a great price, a great starting point for anyone perhaps new to crafting, maybe you're buying for somebody who's just getting into the crazy world of craft. That's a great way to go. £32, $36.80, and of course
double points with that today as well, but only for the next 24 hours. Loads of love coming through for our little Funtime Friday. These are hilarious, says Donna. Amelia says, thank you for singing mine. You're welcome. Loved yours, Amelia. You wrote that in the show, didn't you? So yeah, brilliant stuff. And Lois says, how much fun was that? Thank you for lifting my spirits. You are welcome. Right, demo of the show. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I like number 1.
It's not number 1.
Number 3.
It is number 3. Yes, beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So that's you now, isn't it? Until later on.
It is.
Any grand plans in between, or are you doing prep? Or
I've got a little bit of prep to do for my show later.
Okay, some songs to write as well.
Yeah, and I've got some limericks to write. I've got an egg mayo sandwich to eat.
Oh, nice. Egg mayo sandwich first, probably, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, limericks last.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're back later on together for a masterclass, and again, it's all things scoring, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, so all our scoreboards, the Ultimate Pro, we're going to make some envelopes, some envelope boxes, we're going to make a box, just showing you how easy it is to just use all our scoreboards, really.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be brilliant, so make sure you're ready for that. You can fire in all your questions, and I tell you what, make sure you're in just over an hour's time, because we have the official launch of those brand new nesting dies, so your opportunity to get those in launch with Sarah. She's in, she's raring to go. It's going to be an amazing show. How many demos is she going to do? Goodness knows, but she was going to fill you with inspiration and ideas, but you'll have to be quick to snap those up because they have been flying. Until then, do keep shopping. Check out the website. Fibre Friday deals are absolutely flying too, and Sarah and I will see you in just over an hour's time for the official launch. Until then, bye for now.